in this lesson, again, we're going to be looking at adding single digits. Okay. Now, here we're asked to find the sum of 4, 2, and 7. Now, I've used this word now, sum, to show or to indicate to you that sum means to add. Okay, the word sum means to add. So basically what they're asking us to do is to add 4, 2, and 7. So again, the first method that we're going to be using to add these numbers, we're going to be looking at using pictures. Okay, pictures, or in books you would see models. So I'm going to write this word here, models. So again, let's say a friend gave us 4 butterflies, and it doesn't matter which number you start from. Let me start from the 2. Okay, so let's say a friend gave me 2 butterflies. So let's just get that quickly. So here I have my 2 butterflies, 1, 2 butterflies. Okay, let's say another friend gave me 4 butterflies. So let's put my 4 butterflies here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 butterflies. And let's say another friend gave me 7 butterflies. So here I would have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a friend first gave me 2 butterflies, then another friend gave me 4, and then another friend gave me 7 butterflies. So let's now count how many butterflies do we have in total. Okay, let me just change this a bit. So here I would have, that's 1 butterfly, that's 2 butterflies, then I would have 3 butterflies, I would have 4 butterflies, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I would have a total of, of 13 butterflies. Okay, so in using models, basically that's how we add single digits. All right, now let's look at something now. Let's look at using our pictures or models, we would have a total of 13 rather butterflies for our answer. Now let's look at another method to add these single digits, and the second method that we're going to be looking at now is our place value system. Okay, so we're going to be using our place value system. Okay, system, or we could call it our base 10. All right, now this will be a little bit different from the first example that we had worked. So again, if you notice, we had 4, 2, and 7, and since they are all single digits, all of them would fall in the units column. So here I would have a 4. Any number you can put first. I'm going to put my 4. So here I would have a 4, then I would have my 2 exactly under the 4, and then I would have my 7, to suggest then that all of these digits, all of them falls in the units column. So this is my units column. All right, now I would just simply draw my line, and I'm going to put my addition sign, which is that cross. Now as you note, right, and it's pretty evident based on how we looked at it in the first example by using pictures, when I add 4, and you could call yourself, for example, then you could call yourself 7 and then add 2 fingers and then add another 4. But evidently, based on what we calculated here earlier, when we use pictures or models, we know that 4 plus 2 plus 7 would give us a total of 13. All right, so let's look at something quickly. So when I add up these 3 digits, I would get a total of 13. Okay, now this is very important to note. Remember now, when we were looking at the place value system, we said that when you have double digits, the digit to the right, okay, or the 3 here in this case, this digit would fall in the units column. Okay, units column, and then this digit here, or digit to the left, this digit, for example the 1 here, that would fall in the tens column. Okay, so what this is really saying, when I add 4 plus 2 plus 7, I would get 13. So what this is saying, I really have 1/10 and 3 units, because this is really 1/10 and 3 units. Now the 3 units obviously would have to go under the units, the 4, the 2, and the 7. For example, here I would have to put my 3 there, and then I would have to carry the 1 into the tens column, okay, right there. All right, so that's how we would have to represent this number. So we would still get our 13, and that would be our answer. Okay, another method we could have used in part 3 now to show you that we would get the same answer is to use our number line. So the third and final method to use is our number line. Okay, so let's just pull this over a bit. Okay, so let's stop there. So the third method that we're going to be using to show how we add single digits is our number line. And let me just make a note quickly, number line. Okay, and as you note, we must get back the same answer. Okay, so let me just quickly write on my number line these values. So here would be first one would be my origin, so there I would have a 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then I would have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and I would have a 14 right there. Okay, so here the first number that we added 4. So let me start from my origin, and I'm going to move 4 units to my right, because 4 is a positive number. Okay, so starting from my origin, I would move 1, so that's 1, that's 2, and this would be 3, and that's 4 units. Okay, so I have now just moved a total of 4 units, which represent the 4. Now secondly, I could move a total of 2 units. They asked us to move 2 units. So from 4, 2 is a positive number, so again I'm going to go to my right. Okay, so from 4 I'm moving 1, so that's 1, and that's 2 units, so that would take me to 6. So in green here I would have moved a total of 2 units. And then finally, let me change my color again. Let me use a purple. Now from 6 I'm asked to move a total of 7 units. Okay, so I'm going to start at 6 and I'm going up. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, this would be 5, and then I would have to move 6, and that would be 7. Okay, so I have now moved a total of 7 units. Okay, so we can then therefore say that 4 plus 2 plus 7 would give us our answer here. And if you notice where we stopped after we have moved all of the units, the 4 plus the 2 plus the 7, we had stopped at 13. So that simply means then that 13 would be my answer. Okay, and it's that easy. And feel free, however, if you have a comment or a question, to post or ask your question. All right, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Bye bye.